Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna make some people call it American chop suey. It just depends on what you put in it, but I'm making a very basic dish, and it's got hamburger meat, spaghetti sauce, and elbow macaroni. I used to make this for my kids when they were little, and they seem to like it just fine. It really depends on what kind of spaghetti sauce you use, and today I'm going to use Hunt's. And I like this garlic and herb because it's really flavored nicely, and so you don't have to do too much to it. I get this at Walmart for like $1. So it goes a long way. And if you're one of those people that doesn't like tomato sauce or doesn't like the pasta sauce, you don't have to use all of it, just a little bit. So we're going to use that. I've got a pound of hamburger, and I've just got some generic elbow macaroni. So I have the water boiling or getting ready to boil. And right now, let's turn on the pan and get it preheated. And we're just going to add some hamburger to this. Now, I'll just kind of flake it off a little bit. And this is just one of those prepackaged tubes from Walmart. So I think I paid $2.99 for this, $1 for the tomato sauce, and probably 82 cents for the entire box of elbow macaroni. So that's kind of that's a pretty good cheap meal for you moms that are on you know, a tight budget like I used to be, and I still am, you know, and not because I have I have to be, but I've done it for so many years. And I just don't want to pay extra when I don't have to. And I think a lot of people are that way. So we're going to give this just a minute to sizzle and get going. The water's going pretty good. I'm going to open up my can. Now sometimes when my boys were younger, they didn't want to eat what I made. So, instead of fighting with them and stuff, I tried to make it something that they would eat. And that was, good for them and that kind of thing. So, now if your kids are kind of picky, let's say picky, for a better word, and they, give you a hard time about eating stuff like this, then go ahead and get them something that they will eat. Maybe some dinosaur-shaped noodles or something like that. And you'll be surprised. It will help them decide that, yeah, maybe this isn't so bad after Mom's cooked it, So, I'm just going to break up the meat. Now, I don't have kids right now. My kids are grown. They got their own kids. But I do have someone that I like to spoil now and then. And this hamburger meat is $75.25. And it leaves a lot of grease. So I know I'm going to have some grease here. And my dog Lacey, she loves the hamburger grease. So I'm not going to put any kind of spice or anything in here while I'm cooking the meat, just because that's not what dogs normally eat, and I don't want to give her something that might upset her stomach or whatever. But I am planning on draining this meat and then putting the grease on top of her dog food. So we're all going to eat off of this, me, my husband, and my dog. So that's a pretty good meal. And pretty cheap, actually, or let's say inexpensive, to feed 2 adults and a dog. Alright, so I got the water boiling over here. Got my elbow macaroni. I'm just going to pour it in there. And this is probably about 2, I don't know, cup and a half, 2 cups, something like that. Alright. Get that going. I'm just going to vent it a little bit. Now, as soon as it starts to boil, which is starting to boil now, I'm going to hit the timer for 7 minutes. Then I know that the noodles are done. Okay, so let's cook up this hamburger a little bit. See what I mean? There's a lot of grease in here. But once you drain it off, it's not going to be too bad. Alright. Okay. Looks like it's doing pretty good. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. I'm going to stir my noodles so they don't get too hot or too sticky. Make sure that the water's boiling all around them. There we go. Let's cover it back over. Alright. Now, I'm going to fix Lacey's dinner. Okay, so this is what I got here. I just got a little bit of dog food in there. And what I'll do is drain the meat over the dog food bowl, and the grease will go in there, and kaboom. She'll be happy. And I'll let that cool for a while before I feed it to her, because I don't want it to burn her. Okay. So I'm going to turn this down even lower to about low to medium. Okay. Now I got my strainer. I'm going to strain the meat, and I'm going to do it over the dog bowl. You probably can't see this, but I can't move the camera right now, so. Alright. Just give it a good shake. Okay, so here's the meat. Now we have it on low, and you can hear it sizzling a little bit. So now I got my hunts here, and I'm just going to pour this in, just like this. Okay, I have a little bit left over, but I'm just going to stir this around and see how it looks. Because this is going to simmer for just a little bit, and you just want to make sure that there's enough that when you put it over the noodles, it all mixes together. This is so super easy and super quick to make. If you know how to brown hamburger, you can pretty much make this. So, okay, so I think that's going to be enough. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a lid on this. Let's see if I can find all this. Let's see here. Oh, it's behind the door. Let me use something else. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're going to put a lid on this. This is on low. let's stir this up a bit. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Right, now I have a little bit of spaghetti sauce left in here. I'm just going to put this in a glass container and put it in the fridge for later. I might use it on something else, or maybe when I make bread or something like that. We'll use it for a dipping sauce or something like that. And here we go with Lacey's dinner. I just kind of swish that around. And after that cools, let me tell you, she'll eat that in one scoff practically. And she'll lick this bowl until it is gleaming. Alright. So we got a few minutes left on our noodles here. Alright, now I don't know about you guys, but when I cook, I always keep a nice sink of hot soapy water, and as I cook, I wash the dish. That way, after dinner, I'm not stuck in here doing dishes. I can actually enjoy the meal. Alright, so let's see how this is doing. Ooh, yeah. Now that looks good. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Okay. Get out the serving dish, and I'm going to get out my colander, because the timer is telling us that the noodles are ready. So let's see how they look. Well, I don't know. So I'm going to take a few out, give them the squish test. I'm going to let them cook about another minute. They're still a little hard. Okay. This is going well. Y'all can't see it, but Lacey's at the back door because she can smell this. She knows whenever I cook hamburger, she gets a little something special. So she's waiting at the back door, knowing that she's got something good coming along. Now, this is a good time if you want to add something to the sauce. Let's say you wanted to put sliced mushrooms or peppers, or a can of diced tomatoes or something like that in there. This would be a good time to do that. If you like garlic, you can add garlic now and just let it simmer while the noodles are cooking. That way it'll all be ready to go at the same time. Okay, I think the noodles are done. So I'm just going to put them over here, and I'm going to drain them out. Pan goes in the soapy water. Okay, I'm going to put them in here. Colander goes in the soapy water. Don't forget to turn the eye off, y'all. Okay, so now here we have it. We're going to turn this eye off. And this is how we do it. Pour it right in. Okay. Just like that. Now, hope you can see this. I'm just going to stir it around. Elbow macaroni, hamburger, and tomato sauce. Now, because my partner, my better half, Mr. Dave, he likes cheese. So this is where we're going to add some cheese. And I just have some Monterey and Jack shredded cheese. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of this on top. There we go. Now you can serve this with some garlic bread would be nice. Make yourself a nice green salad with it. Give it a nice, make sure it's nice and mixed. Put the cheese in there. Now, this is also good cold, y'all. So I always make a big batch, because Mr. David likes to take it in his lunch. And so here we have it. And I hope that looks as good to you as I know it's going to taste. So thank you for tuning in today. Now, if you want the recipe, I'll put it in the description on how I put it all together. And if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and share it with your friends if you like. So thanks for tuning in, and everybody have a great day. Here she is, y'all. She's waiting at the back door. She knows there's something good. Lacey, you want to eat something? Here, come on in. Let's see what we got for you. Come on in. Go right over to your deal. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Eat your food. Y'all, she's made me a liar. I'm ashamed. But guaranteed, that'll be gone in a few minutes. She might not eat it right now because I'm standing here. But, oh, here she goes. Oh, yeah. She loves it. What'd I tell you? One piece left. And it's only been 2 minutes, maybe. She gobbled that down. Now, she's in her bed in the living room, curling up to go to bed. So, thanks for tuning in. And I'm getting ready to serve dinner. So, thanks for tuning in. Like and share the channel if you like it. And bon appetit.